guys, welcome back to Design Plus Code. This is Schwarze. I'm back for another tutorial. So today we're going to create a cinema booking app design from scratch. So let's do it. So this is the design that we're going to do together, a cinema booking app design. So we're going to do 3 screens. The first screen is going to be a reservation. So you have the storyline, the select date and time, and then click on reservation. The second screen we have choose and see, and the last is going to be the mobile ticket. So we're going to do a ticket shape, and you have the top bar. So what we need for today is icon from Iconly. So we're going to need the home icon, the calendar icon, the location icon, the person icon, and the buy icon. From cool icon, we need one of the menu icon, and we need the arrow left icon. And today we're gonna use popping font. You're supposed to have it in Figma community. If you don't, just click on download. So we need illustration from the movie that you choose. So I choose Doctor Strange. So I go to image, click on tool, select large. I'm gonna take this image. But don't worry, I will share with you all the link that we need. So we need stretch bar and the home indicator. Let's go to Figma community and tap Jewel Bang. Click on creator, and we need the iOS 15 UI kit for Figma. So I think that we have everything. So we are ready to get started. Choose iPhone 30 and 30 Pro frame. Fill with this color. Click on Ctrl C and put 50 on the corner radius. Bring your image inside the frame. Put it in the center and align top. We want to hide the image and the background contrast. So we're gonna create a frame. Click on F. So the dimensions is 390 and 600. Align top. Go to fill, linear. Choose the same color of the background. So on top is gonna be 0. At the bottom is gonna be 100. So move a little bit like this, and voila. Let's add home indicator. Bring it inside the frame, put it in the center, and align bottom. Change the color to white. Okay, now we're gonna create the reservation button. Draw a rectangle. The dimension is 350 and 60. Put in the center, put 20 on the corner radius, and the spacing between the frame is 20. Let me zoom in. Okay, we're gonna fill with a gradient. I'm gonna take this color and this color. I'm gonna place my color diagonal. Gonna add stroke. So we're gonna create an effect of highlighting using neon color. So choose linear. I'm gonna choose this color. So we're gonna change the number to 2. This is gonna be 0. And we're gonna place like this. Click on T. I'm gonna write reservation. The size for the text is 17 and choose medium. And choose auto width. Select the text and the rectangle. Click on Command G to group them together. Name your layer by reservation button. Click on the group and select the text and put it in the center. We're gonna reduce the opacity to 87%. Let's create a chosen time. Click on T and write a random time. The size is gonna be 15, regular. Click on auto weight. Gonna add auto layout. So Shift A. We're gonna put 10 on the corner radius. Change the dimension to 50 and 40. Go to align padding and put it in the center. Go to fill inner. Gonna choose this color. So Control C. I'm gonna choose this color. Click on Control C. Places diagonal. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna add highlighting. So stroke, linear. But this time we're gonna choose this color. So we're gonna change to number 2 instead. The number of the bottom is gonna be 0. Place is diagonal. So now we're gonna duplicate. We need 4 more. So click on Command C and then Command V. So I'm gonna align with the reservation button. The spacing is gonna be 20 and 20. Let's take the second layout. The spacing between the item is gonna be 20. And the spacing between the reservation button is gonna be 14. Okay, select the middle layout. Change the number of the dimension to 70 and 40. And the spacing between them is 20. And the spacing between the reservation button is gonna be 60. Okay, now change the time. Let's create the chosen date. Okay, draw a rectangle, the dimension of 50 and 80. So align with the time. Put 10 on the corner radius. Click on one of the time layout. Click on copy property and click on the rectangle and pass property. Click on T. We're gonna write a date. Click on Command C and Command V. Gonna duplicate. Gonna change to the number. So select bold, add auto layout. The number of spacing between is gonna be 0. Put it in the center. So select the frame and the rectangle together. We're gonna put in a group. So Command plus G. Click on the frame. Put it in the center. Click on the group and duplicate 4 more. Okay, let's take the middle layout. We're gonna change the dimension to 70 and 100. The spacing is 20. Voila. So we're gonna fill with the same gradient as the reservation button. Go to fill, choose the same color. Change to this color. Is 0. Select the number. Instead of regular, we're gonna choose ball. Select all the time and click on Command G to group them and name the layer by time. Do the same thing with the date. Group all the date together. Command plus G and name the layer by date. Click on the date group. Go to selection color. Go to the white color and reduce the opacity to 18.7%. Do the same thing. Click on the time group. Go to the white color and reduce the opacity to 87. Now let's add a title and the storyline. Select the title. I'm gonna choose bold and the size is gonna be 20. And the subtitle is choose regular and the size is gonna be 17. Choose text align center. Change the opacity to 18.7. Put it in the center. Now we're gonna add the storyline. The size is gonna be 15. The storyline is too long. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut some part, cut, and I'm gonna add read more. Select read more, choose medium. Okay, put it in the center. I'm gonna add another title. Select date and time. Choose Outreach. The size is 17 and choose medium. Put it in the center. And the spacing between item is 30. And make sure that everything is inside the frame. Name the frame by cards. Okay, last step, we want to create the top navigation button. Okay, so we need arrow left icon and menu. So choose which one that you want. I always use this one, but this time I'm gonna choose this one. So bring it and your Figma page. Draw a circle with a dimension of 40 and 40. Choose the color white. Reduce the opacity to 30. Add stroke. Leader. Gonna choose this color. Place diagonal. So the number at the bottom is gonna be 0. Change to 2. Go to effect, background blur, 14. Bring your icon and select with a circle and group them together and name the layer by arrow left button. Click on the icon and go to instant option, detach instant. I'm gonna duplicate and change the icon, put it in the center. Select the 2 button and add auto layout and spacing is 269. Put it in the center. We're going to do the chosen seat screen. Choose iPhone 13 and 13 Pro frame. Put 50 on the corner radius and fill with the same color background. Add the status bar. Go to selection color. Choose the color white. Align top. So the number of the which must be the same of your frame. Take the same top navigation button, duplicate, and bring it in the new frame. Right click on group. So the size is 20. Choose bold. Reduce the opacity to 18.7% and choose Outreach. Now select the text and the 2 button. Add in another auto layout. Go to alignment and padding and put it in the center. Go to spacing between them. Change to 61 and align horizontal center. Change the menu icon to calendar. So I choose the calendar icon from Iconly. Go to selection color and change it to white color. And we're gonna replace it. Delete the old one. And now put it in the center again. Name your layer by calendar button. And name the frame by top navigation. And click on option to see the spacing between them. The spacing between them must be 20. Now let's do the cinema screen. Click on L, draw a line, and change width to 330. Put it in the center. Take this pink color and change the number to 5. Go to start point. Click on round. Go to bend tool and click at the point and play with the bend tool. And duplicate the line at the bottom. Is going to be the highlight. So name your layer by highlight. We're going to choose a darker pink. Change the number to 10. Go to effect, add layer blue to 15. Group them and name the layer by screen. Let's create the seeds. So draw a rectangle with the dimension of 6 and 20. Duplicate. Draw another rectangle 30 and 6. I'm gonna change the color. So place the third rectangle at the bottom. So place the 2 other rectangle under the third rectangle. Select all the rectangle. Go to Union Selection. Then right click and flatten. Now it's become in one shape. We're gonna put 2 on the corner radius. Except for the bottom right and left corner radius, it's gonna be 5. Okay, draw another rectangle. Dimension is 16 and 15. Go to independent corner. We're gonna put 1 on the bottom right and left corner radius. And we're gonna put 3 on the top right and left corner. Now select all the shape, right click and click on frame selection. Name your layer by seed. Okay, I'm gonna let my imagination guide me. Let me see how I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna start with the last row. Okay, I have 8 C and 1 row. I think it's okay. Now we're gonna group them. Command G, name by row. How much row do you want? And use cinema. So I'm gonna go with 6. So it's gonna be the last row. So name your layer by row 6. Put it in the center. And I want to see the spacing. You know what? I'm gonna add another C. Put it in the center again. Now duplicate the row 6 and rename by row 5. And the spacing must be 20. Voila! Let's do the same thing. Don't forget to name layer row 4. Duplicate again. Spacing 20. Okay, just remove 1 C. Name your layer by row 3. And put it in the center. And the spacing must be 40. I think that we should do a VIP selection or something. So duplicate again. It's gonna be row 2. I'm gonna separate them in 2. I'm gonna select the 4 together, them in another group, right? And the other side, group them together. It's gonna be left. And the spacing between the 2 group is 50. Now duplicate again the same group. And now name the layer by round 1. Okay, I'm gonna delete this here. Okay, remove 1 C. Select the group and put it in center. Let's see the spacing now. Okay, group row 1 and row 2. Put in another group and name by VIP selection. The spacing is gonna be 30, okay? So what do you think, guys? Do you like how I place it? Or you can just do it very simple. I just do it what is coming in my mind. I think I like it. Now we're gonna draw a circle. Okay, let me zoom it. So the dimension is 10 to 10. Choose a regular. The size is 15. So we're gonna write available. Click on auto width. So select the text and the circle together, add an auto layout. Go to alignment and padding, put it in the center. Change the number of spacing between to 10. So duplicate the frame. Okay, change the text. Click on the circle. For the available seed, it's gonna be in white. For reserve seed, it's gonna be this color. And the select seed, I'm gonna choose this color. Name your layer. Add in another auto layout, shift plus 8. And the spacing between, I'm gonna put 20. Put it in the center like this. Now let's have fun. We're gonna change the color of the sea. So do whatever you want. We're gonna select everything and add an auto layout and put 60 on the spacing between them and put it in the center. Last step, we're going to do the bottom cards. Okay, I'm just gonna create a new frame. We're gonna draw another rectangle. The dimension is 390 and 216. Go to main menu, go to view and click on ruler. I'm gonna place a red line at the top. I'm gonna add another red line at the bottom of my shape. I'm gonna add another red line at 59 pixel lower. So what you have to do is take the number of the red line is 174 plus 59. The number is 333. Gonna do the same thing. Gonna add another line at 59 pixel higher. So let's see. I'm not good in math. 319. So subtract to 59. The number is 331. So now it's gonna help me to do my shape. Click on the rectangle. Go to edit. Add a point. So I'm gonna move like this. Now click on another point here. And I'm gonna align with the red line. I'm gonna stop here. Do the same thing. I'm gonna align with the red line and I'm gonna stop here. So I'm gonna add a point and I'm gonna stop where is the red line. Let me zoom it. So you can see that it's not aligned with my red line. So I'm gonna select these 2 points and I'm gonna move it down. Do the same thing at another point. And I'm gonna stop where is the line. I'm gonna select this point, I'm gonna move it down. I'm gonna select this point, put 50 on the corner radius. I'm gonna do the same thing on this point, 50 on the corner radius. So I want to create a button here, a buy button. Draw a rectangle, 70 and 70. Go back to rectangle and I'm gonna edit. Now I'm gonna bring the shape inside my frame. Select the rectangle and align button. I'm gonna delete the frame. I don't need it anymore. Okay, so we're gonna fill it with the color white. And we're gonna reduce the opacity to 60. We're gonna add stroke. Okay, go to linear. Choose the color white. At the bottom is gonna be 0. We're gonna add background blur. Go to effect, background blur, 40. Name your layer by base. Okay, select the circle and we're gonna place this like this. Click one of the button. Go to copy property and task property. It's gonna be the by button. We're gonna write by instead, okay? So choose auto weight. Change the color to white. So group the text and the circle together. Name by button. Now click on the base, right click and click on the frame. Name by button cards. So put the by button inside the frame. You duplicate, we need 3. Okay, group them together and name it by background. Put inside the bottom cards. Put at the bottom. Select each circle and add layer blue to 200. So click on the base again, go to fill and go to blend mode and choose overlay. I think that is too light. Click on the base again, go back to background blur and instead we're gonna put 100. Go to linear, choose overlay. So play with your background. Okay, now we need icon. We need calendar. We need buy icon. And the order is gonna be ticket. Now we have all the icon that we need. I'm just going to detach instance. Okay, we're gonna add auto layout and each icon we're gonna write a random date. So today is April 28. Choose auto weight and the size I'm gonna keep to 15 and choose regular. I'm gonna change the opacity to 87. Draw a circle with a dimension of 6 and 6. Choose the color white. Write a time. Choose auto weight. We're gonna name the circle by separator. Select the time, select the separator, select the date, and select the icon and add an auto layout. We're gonna name the layer by date, put 10 on the spacing between item, go to alignment and padding, put it in the center. So I'm gonna duplicate, I'm gonna change the icon and change the text. And name the layer by ticket. Duplicate, change the icon and the text. I'm gonna delete the separator and the other text. Name the layer by cost. So I'm gonna select everything and add in another auto layout, and the spacing between them is gonna be 20. And make sure that it's inside the frame. Okay, the spacing between them is gonna be 52. Okay, select the frame again. Go to selection color. We're gonna change the icon color to white. The spacing is 30 and 52 and 52. We're going to create a mobile ticket screen. So choose iPhone 13 and 13 Pro frame. Put 50 on the corner radius. Go to fill layer. Choose this color. The second color is going to be the same color as the backgrounds. I'm gonna place it diagonal like this. I'm gonna draw 2 circles. The dimension is 300 and 300. Duplicate. I'm gonna choose this color and this green color. We're gonna add layer blue 200. Do the same thing, add layer blue 200. The color is too light, I'm gonna reduce to 40%. Group them together and name by BG or background. I'm gonna take the status bar, adding top. So I'm gonna take the top navigation from the choose and see. So duplicate and bring it in this frame. Put it in the center. Okay, we're gonna change the text. Select the menu button, right click and click on copy. Then come back to the calendar button, right click and paste to replace. The spacing is not 20. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna change the number of spacing between. So change to 63. Now let's see the spacing is 20. Good job. So we're going to do a ticket shape. So draw a rectangle. Okay, let's try 250 and 460. Put 30 on the corner radius. Now draw a circle. Dimension of 50 and 50. I'm gonna change the color to red so I can see it. Try to put it in the middle. Okay, draw a rectangle. And the size is gonna be 250 and 132. So I'm gonna align bottom with the rectangle. Now I'm gonna take my circle and try to put it in the middle. Here's this rectangle. I'm just gonna hide it for the moment. I'm gonna use it after that. Select the two circle and the rectangle. Go to Boolean group. Click on subtract selection. Right click and flatten. Now it's become one shape. Name it by base. We're gonna duplicate. We're gonna call it stroke. And we're gonna duplicate again. And at the top is gonna be for the image, okay? So we're gonna group them together. We're gonna start with the image. So you're gonna fill with the image. Click on the base. Use as a mask. Go to stroke. Remove the eye. You're gonna add stroke. Choose the color white. Change the number to 2. Select outside. And we're gonna do the same highlighting. So choose thinner. The color on top, it's gonna be this color. So we're gonna put 0 at the bottom. We're gonna place it diagonally. Okay, like this. Take back the rectangle that we hide. Put on top the image. Change the color to white. Reduce the opacity to 60%. Add background blur 40. Right click and click on frame selection. I'm gonna write date. The size is gonna be 13. I'm gonna choose a medium. Select the date. I'm gonna choose regular. Okay, duplicate the text. Change to row 2. Okay, I'm gonna select about. Add an auto layout. The spacing is gonna be 10. Duplicate. Okay, select the true frame. Add in another auto layout, and the spacing is gonna be 20. Put it in the center. So don't worry guys, I'm going to share my Figma file so you can take my code bar. I'm gonna select the stroke, the base, the image, and the rectangle, and another group. So remove this group outside. So you have the button card and the group. So name it by ticket. And then after, I'm gonna select the button cards and the ticket together and put them in another group and name by mobile ticket. Now it's more organized. The reason why I like to use auto layout because it's more easy to do the spacing between. So select the cut bar and the frame, add in another auto layout. Go to spacing between them and put 10. Put in the center everything and voila. Let's do a separator, guys. We're gonna use a line. Draw a line between the image and the card. Go to advanced stock setting and choose dash. I'm gonna change this to 8. Okay, now it's better. And make sure that the line is in the mask. So put it on the top of the rectangle. Select the line, name separator. Change the number 1 to 2. You know what? I'm gonna change the color for the title. Let me select a random color. Okay, Control C to have the eye drop. I just want to take a random color from my illustration. So copy this color. I'm gonna change for the other. So now what we're gonna do is duplicate. So select the mobile ticket at the bottom. Rename it by mobile ticket 2. Okay, I'm gonna hide the first ticket, okay? I'm gonna resize it. I want to have a smaller ticket, but first I'm gonna remove the button card. I don't need it. And the separator and the rectangle. So it's gonna be behind the main ticket. Go to image and change the image. So I choose store because it fit with my background. So click on key before resizing. The dimension is gonna be 225 and 414. Okay, I'm gonna open the other ticket. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in the middle. I'm gonna duplicate it. It's gonna call mobile ticket 3. So you can change the background, but I'm gonna keep it like that because we're not gonna see it anyway. We're gonna do a rotation. Gonna stop here. So the number must be the same, but it's gonna be negative. Now go to stroke, choose solid instead and choose the color white and reduce the opacity to 20. Do the same thing to the ticket 2. Go to stroke, go to solid, choose the color white, reduce the opacity to 20. Go to the background. We can just place it like this. Okay, now we're gonna select the 3 ticket and another frame. And now put it in the center. Add text. It's missing something. I'm gonna change the size to 17. And I'm gonna choose regular. Okay, choose auto edge and put it in the center. Okay, now I'm gonna add dot. Go to asset and search for dot. Put it in the center. So go to selection color, choose the color white. And now it's time to do the spacing between them. Do it manually or do the add auto layout. On group, so select the dot, select the title and the ticket, add auto layout. Put them in the center and the space between them must be 30. It's missing the tab bar. But before I'm gonna take the background, I move my ticket shape. I'm gonna move my background too, like this. Draw a rectangle. The dimensions is 390 and 90. Align bottom. We're gonna put 50 on the bottom left and right corner radius. Okay, we're gonna fill with the color white. We're gonna reduce the opacity to 60%. Go back to fill and go to blend mode and choose overlay. Add stroke, go to linear. Okay, the number on the top is gonna be 30. Choose overlay. Okay, now we need icon. Okay, we're gonna place the icon like this. So the home, the location, ticket, category, and person. We're gonna select each icon and auto layout. Select the icon and add another auto layout. Go to selection color, change this to color white. I'm gonna bring it inside. I'm gonna put 30 and the spacing between them. Name the layer by icon. And the rectangle, we're gonna name it by base. So we need a home indicator. Go to asset and find a home indicator. Bring it in your frame. Go to selection color and change the color to white. Now align bottom and put it in the center. Let's draw a circle. Dimension 70 and 70. Okay, select one of the button. Right click and click on copy property. Click on the circle again and pass property. I saved so much time. Now we're gonna place the circle in the middle. Select back the icon. I'm gonna need this icon. I'm gonna hide this. Okay, the icon is here. So put on top the circle and group them together. Name the layer by sketch button. Click on the icon. Put it in the center. Okay, last step, we're going to add some color in the background. So take the background that we use from choose screen and duplicate and bring it in this frame. So I'm gonna hide it again. So select the base, icon, home indicator, and ticket button. Right click, put it in a frame. Name by tab bar and put the background inside the frame at the bottom of the base. But I think I'm gonna change the color. So for this circle, I'm gonna take this color. And for this color, I'm gonna take this pink color. You know what? I'm gonna select a random color again. So click on Ctrl C. I'm gonna select one of the color here. And voila. Select the circle of the ticket button. I'm gonna reduce the opacity to 15 and go to blend mode and go to overlay. Now we need contrast. So select the ticket button, go to effect, add drop shadow. So it's gonna be 10 and 20. I'm gonna keep the color black, 25. I think that the circle is a little bit small. I'm gonna change it to 80 and 80. Click on the icon and put it in the center. Okay, now it's better. So put everything in the center. So the spacing between the ticket button and the frame is 27. So the spacing between is 14 and 14. I'm going to ungroup and it's gonna keep the spacing for you. So the auto layout help a lot with the spacing between. So you can just ungroup everything and it's gonna keep the same spacing. So we are done with this screen, but before that, let's do a last checkup. We're gonna name the layer. I'm gonna start with the reservation. Click the home indicator we're going to detach and stand. Let's go to chosen C. Okay, the bottom cards. I'm gonna change the spacing between them to 30. So the spacing is gonna be 42. Okay, click on the ellipse, go to blend more and choose overlay. I think I go too fast and I forget to do the spacing between. So we're gonna change the number of the H to 432 instead. Spacing between them is gonna be 53 and 53. So I do it manually. Let's go to the movie ticket. So when you do a dark mode, never use pure black and pure white color. So you have to reduce the opacity to 18.7%. And for the subtitle, like this storyline is gonna be 65. So I add the title inside the ticket. And voila, we are done for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you liked the video. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.